Your bank doesn't actually have your money. This is a bank vault. It looks safe, solid, full. It is not full. The money you think is sitting here is currently being used to buy someone else's house. You agreed to this. You just didn't know you agreed to it. This is the world's most successful magic trick, and it only works because nobody looks too closely. Right now, someone is checking their bank account. $2,400. They feel secure, responsible, like they've figured money out. It's not there. What they're looking at is a number, a very confident number. A number the bank has promised to give them. But the actual money? Gone. Lent out. Doing something else somewhere else. When you deposit money, legally it stops being yours. It becomes the bank's. And in return, they give you a liability, which is a technical way of saying, we owe you. So your account isn't a box, it's an IOU, a very polite one. Imagine this. You lend your umbrella to a friend. They lend it to their neighbor. That neighbor lends it to someone else. Now imagine all of them checking their phones, and each one sees you own an umbrella. Now there are 4 people who believe they own one umbrella. There is one umbrella, and somehow this is considered stable. That's banking. Now replace the umbrella with money. Let's say you deposit $100. Common sense says the bank now has $100. Common sense is adorable. The bank keeps a small part and lends the rest out. That money gets spent, deposited again, lent again. And this is where it gets strange. That $100 turns into nearly 1,000 in circulation. You deposited 100. The system created 900 more, out of trust, out of probability, out of the assumption that you won't all ask for it back at the same time, which works until it doesn't. This system has a name: fractional reserve banking. Banks keep a fraction, lend the rest, and they're allowed to do this because they're betting you won't all show up at once. Most days, that bet works. But here's what happens when it doesn't. When people panic, they all show up, and the line forms faster than the money can come back. That's a bank run. And in 1929, that's exactly what happened. Banks failed because the money wasn't there. It was never there. So why isn't everyone panicking? Because of one thing: deposit insurance. Government stepped in and said, if banks fail, we cover it, up to a limit. And here's the part that's either comforting or slightly unsettling. Your money isn't safe because the bank has it. It's safe because the government promised to replace it if the bank loses it, which is reassuring, in a let's not overthink this kind of way. This system sounds fragile, but it isn't broken. It's intentional. Without it, the economy would shrink, businesses wouldn't grow, homes wouldn't be built, everything would slow down. The entire system runs on credit, which is just a polite way of saying money that doesn't exist yet. And it all depends on one thing: trust. You trust the bank trusts borrowers, everyone trusts the system. And it works. Almost always. Usually. Mostly. So the next time you check your balance, remember what you're actually looking at. A number. A very confident number. Backed by promises. Backed by guarantees. Backed by a system that quietly depends on one thing: that we all don't ask for our money at the same time. Which is either the most elegant financial system ever created, or the world's longest-running group project, held together by confidence. Your money is safe as long as nobody